Hey guys, welcome in. This is Brad with College SportsCast. I'm coming to you tonight after the UCLA versus Kentucky basketball game at Madison Square Garden. It was the CBS Sports Classic, where earlier in the day, North Carolina come back and won a big game, maybe found something for them against Ohio State, where they were down at least 12 in the first half, 11 in the second half, and come back and took it to overtime and won a game. But that's not why I'm coming to you. The title of this is called This Is Not Kentucky Basketball. So I'm coming to you tonight because I just can't sit back and watch this anymore. There used to be a show entitled This Is Kentucky Basketball. Well, this is not Kentucky basketball. I just want to reiterate this as many times as possible. Want to come on with you guys. It's ugly. We play from behind the entire game. This is becoming the norm against any decent team. Any team, for most of my life, Kentucky basketball, when they played anybody, the best to the best, Kentucky basketball would win 70 to 80% of those games for most of my life. If I'm not mistaken, this makes us 1-10 in the last 11 ranked opponents non-conference. 1-10. I can't sit back and watch this anymore without saying something about it. It's atrocious. I don't know what is going on, but the offense that we are playing is nil, nada, nothing. There is absolutely nothing to this offense. We have nobody on the floor that can create and get shots off and hit shots. I mean, I don't care if we are shooting floaters down the lane. I don't care if we are trying to dunk the ball. I don't care if we get it on the inside and we're shooting 2-footers off the glass. I don't care if we're shooting a mid-range shot. I don't care if we're shooting 3-point shots. I don't even care if we're shooting free throws. We simply cannot shoot the basketball. And I don't understand why. Do we not practice in a gym that has goals? I don't understand. These players are practicing daily, playing ball. I promise you, I haven't shot much ball in the last 5 years. I could go out, warm up about 5 or 10 minutes, step up to the free throw line, and I promise you I could hit 60, 70% of my shots from the free throw line. And I haven't played in years. You tell me why these players who are practicing with a ball in a gym in their hands every single day, hours and hours every day, and why in the hell can't they step up to a free throw line and hit free throws? I'm going to give you some stats. Jacob Toppin was 2 of 10 from the field. 0 of 2 from the three-point line. Oscar tonight was 4 of 12 from the field. Cason Wallace, 2 of 13 from the field. 1 of 7 from the three-point line. Antonio Reeves, 2 of 13 from the field. 2 of 8 from the three-point line. Wheeler was 5 of 7, 1 of 1 from the three-point line. Chris Livingston was 5 of 8, 2 of 3 from the three-point line. And Ware was 1 of 1 and had 2 points. Okay? We shot 21 of 64 for 32.8% from the field. We shot 5 of 13 from the free throw line. Free throw line, 5 of 13. 35.8%, I believe. Did y'all hear that? 35.8% from the free throw line. And on top of that, I know we missed at least 3 or 4 one-in bonuses where we could have had another free throw. We should have been able to shoot about 17 free throws. And if we hit 13 or 14 of those, we probably win this game just from the free throw line, despite shooting the way that we have. I'm not sure what the hell is going on up there in Lexington. I don't know why the hell Cal and his teams cannot shoot the damn basketball, but it has to stop and it has to change. I don't know. He did insert Chris Livingston and Lance Ware into the lineup at the end of the first half, come back with them at the beginning of the second, starting in the second half. And it did make a slight change in the ugly attrition of offense that we have. There was a little run that we tied the game at 40-40. And then basically a trip or two later down the floor, he took Livingston out, took Ware out, where he bit on a head fake and picked up a bad foul. But outside of that, he didn't do anything else wrong. Most of the stuff he was doing on the floor was good. And he took him out. And when he took those two out, the game was over. To be honest with you, the game was over right then and there. We were never able to get back into the game. Livingston never scored another point. He had 14 up to that point. Livingston never scored another point. I'm not even too sure that Livingston got more than 1 or 2 shots the entire rest of the game, which is, he was the only player that was shooting and could create. He drove the lane a couple of times and actually created his own shot and hit it and knocked it down. Imagine that. I've got to get on here. Kentucky basketball, John Calipari, hello, you have got to get some kind of damn offense. I can't say this enough. Your half-court offense is atrocious. It is the most ugly offense from a Kentucky basketball team that I have ever freaking witnessed. It is high damn time that you step the hell up and do something about and coach and teach these kids how to operate an offense and score freaking points. We are Kentucky basketball. We don't play from behind the entire damn game. We don't look like we've never practiced ball in our life and can't hit the broadside of a barn the entire game. The only player on this entire night that could take the ball, fake, drive the lane, and put it in the damn basket was Chris Livingston. That's it. I'm going to tell you right now, Jacob Toppin is not a starter. Great player off the bench. Give you some energy off the bench. Great player off the bench. Jacob Toppin is not a starter. I have seen nothing from him so far that says that he is a starter. This team misses Keon Brooks. And Kentucky fans, if you're not on board with that, then you're not watching the same basketball that I am. Keon Brooks could catch a pass on the wing and knock down a jumper. Consistently. Name me one player on this team that consistently can knock down a jumper. Everybody's going to point at Antonio Reeves or Fredericks. Hello, when we're playing good competition and good defenders and good teams, they disappear. They go 1 for 7, 2 for 8. That's not good shooters. I don't give a crap what he's doing against Florida A&M on whatever, Wednesday night coming up. I don't give two shits about it. I'll be honest with you. I don't give a crap if he goes 8 for 8. Because it means absolutely nothing when we get ready to start playing SEC games. I'm going to tell you right now, in the SEC, this team, the way it's looking, and the way the SEC is built this year, they are going to be lucky to be 500 in the SEC. If they keep playing the way they're playing, this team will be lucky to be 500 in the SEC. They already picked up their third loss. We still have Louisville to play, and people are going to say, well, Louisville ain't no good. I'm here to tell you right now, the Louisville game will be a much tougher game than any UK fan is willing to admit. And I said it right now on this live stream with you guys so y'all could hear. And I'm telling you, it'll be a much tougher game than any UK fan wants to admit. Later in the year, we got to play Kansas. The way this team is looking, I'm going to tell you right now, if they don't figure something out, this team's going to have 10 to 12 losses. At a minimum. And this team is going to be lucky to make the NCAA tournament. You cannot play. We are 10 games into the season now. You cannot play and look like this. We are what we are. We will improve a little bit. People are going to say, well, it's not January and February yet. That's true. You are right. We will improve a little bit, but so will everybody else. And where we're starting from, this team is in trouble. Find some damn offense quickly, as in now. Revamp the damn thing. Run some kind of offense where you actually can put the ball in the damn basket. Let's play Kentucky basketball and play from a lead and have some damn fun. On the floor, on the court. I'd like to see these guys actually look like they're having some fun. That'd be a damn start right there. Hey, Coach Cal, why don't you run something and play a style and run something where your players look like they enjoy being on the floor? Where they're having fun, where they're high-fiving and hitting shots and having layups and dunks and three-pointers and driving the lane and hitting some runners and putting the damn ball in the basket. I'm just tired of seeing it, man. I can't sit back and watch this atrocious basketball. Again, I'm titling This is not Kentucky basketball. Never has it been. I mean, honestly, Rick Pitino took a bunch of scrubs, Kentucky boys that was left behind, and went 14-14, and they had fun on the court. They loved playing. You could see it every game they played. They were together and they had fun on the damn court. There's not a single player in the last 3 years that has looked like they're having any damn fun playing for you, Coach Cal. Not a single player. I think it's time you change that shit. And if not, I think it's time Kentucky changes things itself and gets back to Kentucky basketball. So I'm challenging anybody that wants to listen, anybody that wants to take this to Coach Cal. I don't even care anymore. I'm challenging you. Make the game fun. Create a damn offense that puts points on the board. And let's have some fun and play from the lead like Kentucky basketball is supposed to. And with that, I'm going to call it a night and quit with this rant. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not playing. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep saying that this is the ugliest offense in Kentucky's history that I ever recall. And this is not just this year. It happened in games last year. It happened in games 2 years ago. And now we're sitting here this year and we have nobody on the floor that looks like they are enjoying and playing basketball for the University of Kentucky. Y'all have a good night. But this is not Kentucky basketball.